Chapter 5 Birds. The Amazing Creatures. Nugget. Ostrich is the largest and hummingbird is the smallest bird. Scratch your brain. Which bird was used to send messages in past? Let's learn. Birds are the amazing creatures. We can see them around our houses and gardens, nesting and feeding their young ones. Birds are quite different from other animals. Let us know more about them. Body structure of a bird. The body of a bird is divided into three parts: head, trunk, and tail. They have two pairs of limbs, legs, and wings. Birds have beak instead of mouth parts. Feathers. All birds have feathers that make them different from the rest of the animals. A bird's body is covered with feathers. They have following types of feathers. Down feathers. These are fluffy feathers located close to the bird's skin. These feathers are short and soft. They help to keep the body warm. Body feathers. These feathers are present over the down feathers. They cover the whole body of a bird and give it a shape. Flight feathers. These feathers are mostly present on the wings and the tail of the bird. They help the bird to fly and change directions. Nugget. Some birds replace their feathers every year. This process is called melting. Wings. Birds have a pair of wings. A bird uses its wings to fly. Wings are attached to the body with strong muscles. These muscles are called flight muscles, which help the bird to move its wings. Wings perform two types of movements. 1. Upstroke. When the bird flaps its wings, the air under the wings pushes the bird upward. This upward and forward movement of wings is called upstroke movement. 2. Downstroke. The downward and forward movement of wings is called the downstroke. What helps a bird to fly? Most birds fly. The shape and feathers of a bird's body enables it to fly. Birds have streamlined, boat-shaped bodies. A bird's body is narrow at the ends and broad in the middle like that of a boat. This helps them to fly easily. Airplanes have streamlined bodies that enable them to pass through air easily. Birds have hollow bones that make a bird's body light, which helps in flying. Different birds fly to different extents. Eagles, vultures, and kites fly at greater heights. Cocks, hens, and peacocks fly at shorter heights. Pigeons and crows fly over long distances. Sparrows and bulbuls fly at lower heights. Nugget. Ostrich, kiwi, and penguin do not fly. They are called flightless birds. Beaks. Birds do not have teeth. They have beaks which they use to catch, hold, and eat their food, feed their young ones, gather and carry materials for nest building, and defend themselves from their enemies. The shape of their beaks vary according to their eating habits. Strong, short, and hard beaks. Birds such as sparrows, peacocks, and pigeons use their strong, short, and hard beaks to crack nuts and seeds. Strong, sharp, and hooked beaks. Birds such as eagles, vultures, and hawks use their strong and hooked beaks to tear flesh. Strong and pointed beaks. Birds such as woodpeckers make holes in the hard tree trunks with their strong, pointed beaks and pull out worms to eat. Broad and flat beaks. Birds such as geese and ducks fill their mouths with water containing worms and insects. The water flows out through the tiny holes present on the sides of their beaks, leaving the worms and insects inside the mouth. Long, slender, and pointed beaks. Some birds, like hummingbirds and sunbirds, have long and pointed beaks to suck nectar from flowers. Kingfishers and storks have such beaks to dig out insects and worms. Nugget. Harpy eagle has strong enough beak that it can carry off a monkey. Feet and claws of birds. All birds have 2 feet. Most birds have 4 toes on each foot. The toes have claws. The shape of toes and claws depends on the eating habits and habitat of a bird. Perching birds. Birds like sparrows, mynas and crows have 3 toes in front and 1 at the back. Their toes help them to perch. They can even sleep while perching. Climbing birds. Birds like woodpeckers have 2 toes sticking out backward and 2 toes in the front. They have long curved toes. These toes help them to climb up and hold on to the trees. Scratching birds. Birds like hens have 3 toes in front and 1 toe at the back. Their toes have sharp and hard claws to help them scratch the ground for seeds and worms. Flesh-eating birds. Flesh-eating birds like vultures, hawks and eagles have extremely sharp claws like talons. The talons help them to catch, hold and rip apart their prey. Swimming birds. Birds like ducks and swans have 3 toes in front and 1 at the back. The front toes are joined by skin forming a web. The webbed feet help these birds to push water back while swimming. Wading birds. Birds like cranes and herons have thin, long legs with wide spreading toes. Their toes help them to stand on the soft mud without sinking, and long legs help them to walk without getting their feathers wet. Nests. Most birds build nests. They build nests by using twigs, leaves, cotton, wool, thread, and straws. The main purpose to build nests is to lay eggs and raise their young ones. They usually make their nests on trees, high walls, roofs, or ground. Different birds make different types of nests. Sparrows, bulbuls, and hummingbirds make cup-shaped nests. These are the most commonly seen type of nests. Weaver birds build their nests by weaving together leaves, grass, and twigs. These nests usually hang from the branches of trees. They are usually long and have a small opening at the bottom for the birds to enter. Tailor birds sew leaves together to make their nests. They use their beaks as needle to sew broad leaves together to make nests. They use straws, plant fiber, and thread for stitching. They line the inside of the nests with soft materials to make them comfortable. Nugget. Penguins make their nests out of pebbles. They make their nests on the ground. Mind map. Birds. Body structure. Body structure consists of head, trunk, tail, legs, wings. Feathers are of different types: down feathers, body feathers, light feathers. Beaks are strong, short and hard, strong, sharp and hooked, strong and pointed, broad and flat, long, slender and pointed. Claws could be perching, climbing, scratching, flesh-eating, swimming,